We're the lion.
Family. Yeah. Shalom, family. Shalom. We have another 10-minute lesson. Another 10-minute lesson. This is Brother Michael from the Lions of Zion. And remember, the point of these lessons is always for edification and not destruction. All right. We're going to go to Psalms chapter 1. All right. Psalms chapter 1 and verse 1 and 2 is going to be the focal point of this lesson. All right. Psalms 1 and 1 says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful." And I love how chapter 1, Psalms is a great book, but chapter 1 gets right into it. A lot of people come and definitely go to Psalms, is very encouraging, things of that nature. But starting off, a lot of people just need to look at this chapter 1. This chapter 1 is short, but it's to the point of what people really need to hear. Everybody want a blessing, but we don't want to do the things that's going to give us that blessing. All right, give it that blessed life, right? And the writer starts off, "Blessed is the man." Listen to how he's blessed. Is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. See, a lot of times we worry about blessing is all these things we got to do. The blessing comes from rejecting things you don't need to be doing, staying away from certain things. That's how you're going to be blessed, right? We think it's all this other work. No, you got to resist and discipline yourself. That's the blessing. So he's saying, blessed is. This ain't even getting a blessing. This is that person's blessed when they not walking not in the counsel of the ungodly. And the problem is we have so much counsel out here, right? We got on these YouTube and social media and podcasts and stuff like that. We don't even understand that we are violating this right here, this first verse. Where are you getting your counsel from? So you think the counsel of ungodly is something like, some Illuminati or this and that. No, the counsel of the ungodly is you are what? Listening to things that are not godly, things that are not edifying, things that are not telling you what thus saith the Lord. It's telling you other things. All right. Just because someone say, "I go to church, well, I believe in God," right? They can still give you terrible advice. And this is the problem with a lot of it. They will give you what they think in their mind, and then they'll try to sometimes sprinkle a little, maybe a scripture or a little Bible in there, and you think it's good counsel. You think it's good advice because, well, that makes sense to me. God never asks, "Does this make sense to you? What you think about this?" He gives you, "This is what it is. This is what you got to do. You need to conform to this. You need to come to this." But a lot of people feel justified in ungodly behavior, right? Ungodly behavior, we are feeling more justified than ever because of the counsel that we're getting. We're walking in the counsel of men and of women that have not been ordained or not been directed by the Lord's counsel or wisdom. And one of the biggest things is relationships. We're actually dealing with that in our class this week. All right. You can't get that on YouTube. You actually have to show it to the Zoom. But a lot of times it's coming what? You're getting counsel from ungodly people. They telling you how you should react. Well, you should do this. Or you should do this. And they're giving you counsel that's not even in the Bible. But then you're saying why God is not involved in it. Where can he get involved? You can't mix righteous counsel with this wickedness of the world and try to make something good out of it and think it's going to be blessed. But this is what the counsel tells you. You can do a little evil that good may come about. Oh, you can disrespect this person because you know what? You're justified to disrespect. You're justified to disrespect your mother. You're justified to disrespect your father. You're going to get a blessing from that. And that's the same thing that was in the scriptures. But that's the same garbage and the same false doctrine that's going to destroy our people and has been destroying our people. We want to be blessed. We have to go back to the counsel of God. Not all these people saying things, the counsel of God. Nor stand up. You can't what? Blessed the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, not always hearing this, listening to this foolish talk that sounds good to our ears, nor standeth in the way of sinners, not being what? Joined with sinners. You say you're godly and you're dealing with somebody, a lot of times they might even say, I don't deal with God, or I'm not religious, I'm not this and that, I'm not spiritual, whatever kind of crap and labels they want to give you. You need to stop joining and linking up with them, trying to be walking with them. And the Bible says two can't walk lest they be agreed. But you can do that. Well, I mean, I know they're not a God, but there's some stuff that we agree with, and we do. See, that's the problem. And you don't realize y'all walking together, they're converting you. You ain't converting them, they're converting you. Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, nor sitting in that seat, dealing with this wickedness. We want to be so approved by the world when the Bible is teaching you how to not be of the world, not to be conformed of the world. And he tells you what's all in this world, but we desire to be so conformed to this world and wondering why we're not getting blessed. You listen to that counsel every day, all day, and then you cry to the Lord when the counsel ain't working in your favor. And then you mad at God because he's not answering you according to the Bible. No, he's answering you according to the Bible because he ain't going to be dealing with you when you want to listen to their counsel all day. He said, let them save you. You want to trust him? Then go and do it. Trust him all the way. But all we want to have God is to be what? We want to do our own thing, make a mess, and then we want him to fix it. Right? We don't want to do what he said. We just want him to fix it. Why don't we try doing what he says? All right? Why don't we try trusting him? Okay? Because Satan has put up he's in a lot of these, some of the pulpits, but he's in a lot of these podcasts, he's in a lot of these social medias, these YouTube, right? There's a lot of distractions and things out there. And a lot of these things is not getting you close to God. A lot of these things is trying to make you sometimes make you feel happy, which is nothing wrong with just feeling happy, but at what cost? If it's at the cost of going against the Most High God, then it's not true happiness. All right? Verse 2, listen to this. But his delight, this man that's blessed, let's look where his delight is. His delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. So you have so many people just don't know the lick about God because they're meditation in the Bible and the scriptures and listen to the man of God and things of that nature. Their focus is on all these other things. And this is why you're getting those results. A lot of them act like they're happy and everything going well. They just not putting that on the microphone a lot of times. But what is your calling? What did God call you to be? He said he will give you leaders after what? That are blessed, that are anointed, and supposed to be giving you the things of God. I know that a lot of so-called leaders that's claiming God have failed us, right? I know some of them have been bad examples, right? But you gotta look. You gotta look and search for the right one. Seek it out. You don't give up in no other capacity, right? You might find somebody that's not a good financial person, right? You don't just, well, I'm just gonna give them finance. No, I'm gonna find one because I know there is one that's gonna be good and do what's right. Same thing with a mechanic. Well, this was an art. Go keep finding one till you what? Get the one that is suitable, that you know is equipped. So yes, we're not making no excuses for it, but beloved, we have to get back to getting to the counsel. This is why we're going to work together. Look at what the ungodly counsel have done. It has done more destruction to our people than ever. It has these man versus woman, the elders versus the young. It's all this division. And you don't even see why you had a division like that. You're looking at the people that show so much love and sacrifice. You're looking at them through hatred. Where did this spirit come from? How did it get introduced? Why is there so much chaos in our lives? Because we're walking in the counsel of the ungodly and we're standing in the way of sinners. But if you want to be blessed, that's going to be one of our biggest things. The first thing is, what are you allowing your spirit to digest and eat? Because the spirit got to eat something. What are you feeding it? All right? What are you feeding it? If you want to be blessed, one of the biggest things, beloved, is cutting off these ungodly counsels that we have been getting. All right? They are causing confusion. And yes, scriptures talk about it. Satan got ministers too. And they come as what? They appear as angels of light. They're going to come. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to work on this. They're going to always come like that. But do not be deceived. If they're not coming with "thus saith the Lord," it's always going to be some fine print behind it. It's always going to be a repercussion behind it. All right. So family, that's it for today. I want everybody to be blessed. All right. So let's do what's right. Let's do what the Most High is expecting for us to do. And like always, remember, we do have a class Wednesday, 7 o'clock, Friday, 7 o'clock. We got a children's class on Sabbath at 11:30. The adult class at 1:30. And also we have a intro class for beginners, back to the basics class, and that's at 10 o'clock on Sabbath. So we have a lot of opportunity. We're trying to give so much availability for people that want to hear the counsel of the godly. All right. So family, we will end it there. Hopefully I'll see y'all shortly.
The one that died was crucified, shed his blood for you and me. The one who made the blind see. Calm the angry sea. I will live one day, he heard my